Hello everyone, it's Tabby, playing Jade Empire. I love this game. I love playing this game. I'm glad I can share it. I do not know how many of you have ever played this game before, and it's an older game.
It's a good thing we have Master Lee here.
Don't forget his senior student. They say she's the one who fought many of those bandits.
I'm not going to pretend it doesn't have its issues. The game does have its issues. I know it does. That being said, it's still a great game, and you should definitely try it out sometime, if you get the chance. Yeah, this town's looking lively now.
I don't think we will be referring to you as a student much longer. You dealt with those bandits easily enough.
I know, right? Hi.
Hey, boys, look who it is.
Oh, they're drunk.
I think so. I say we teach a little lesson about staying in your place when great men like Gao are around.
There will certainly be a lesson today. Let's get started.
Teach this whelp a lesson in manners.
So I'm gonna start. So, I want to show off this martial art form called Heavenly Wave. It's completely useless. Alright? He's slowed. He's slowed down. He can't do violence as much, but I get no experience for doing it. Until chi damage. And now I can do damage to him. And this turns Tai Chi into a deadly martial art. So Chi is the way to do that. And that's going to be my martial art. The useless ones. I'm going to use only useless martial arts when I can. Spirit Thief will become very handy in that regard. That's what's going to be special about this playthrough. I'm doing the useless martial arts. The ones that do status effects. And they're going to be used mostly for violence.
That's much better.
It is much better. Oh, hold on. Yeah, previously doing Heavenly Wave would be useless. This grave appears to be dedicated to the Old Master, a former instructor of the school. It is a humble tribute, not even bearing its name. A small bowl sits beneath the stylized image of a lion, ready to accept offerings of silver to speed the spirit of the departed to his rest. The coin disappears into a thin slot at the bottom of the bowl. There's an audible clicking sound. The lion's image detaches from the gravestone. It appears to have little value. Yeah, it appears to have little value, but you'd be surprised. A lion statue for a lion's head, I say we go give it back to the lion statue. Now these people are practicing Tai Chi. I've actually studied Tai Chi at a place that I've studied. I'm not going to call it a school because it's, well, it is a school, but it's not a martial arts school. It's like a program that's in a school. There are different levels of Tai Chi you can take, and I'm certified for level 1 Tai Chi, whatever the hell that means. I've mastered the first 3 forms or something like that. I don't remember them anymore. That was years ago. But I have studied Tai Chi before. It's not one of my favorite martial arts. It's slow and...
To hear Gao tell it, he single-handedly beat back the bandits. But I know you did the lion's share.
I'm not sure he did anything.
Too bad I was stuck up here minding the younger students. It would have been great to see Master Lee deal with that sorcerer. We so rarely see our master's true abilities in action. I understand your training is almost complete. I wonder who will replace you as our example.
It'll be you.
It certainly won't be me. I can't even imagine Master Li saying, "You must strive to be like Lin in all things" to the others. Just the opposite, more likely.
Don't worry about following others. Walk your own path.
That's easy enough for you to say. You're already the best in the school. The rest of us just stare at your back. Maybe I should spend more time training and less time worrying about where I stand in the school.
That's usually a good
How
option.
else will I be good enough to take you down one of these days?
Ooh.
Besides, there might be bigger things to worry about. I find myself intrigued by the ghost tales that everyone's mentioning.
What you been hearing about the ghosts?
Other than what Dawnstar senses, all I have is stories, but they're becoming more and more common. Tales of people being haunted by loved ones, and mad ghosts attacking people on the roads, or even in their homes.
Oh, yeah.
And Master Li accepts Dawnstar's ability to see and sense things others can't. If he believes her, then how could I believe otherwise?
True. What exactly are these
They're
ghosts?
exactly what you'd expect. The souls of humans who have died. According to all the legends, when you die, your soul travels to the underworld. Once there, your soul is judged and placed upon the wheel of life, so that it can return to this world in a new life. A soul that doesn't return to the wheel of life becomes a ghost.
Oh. Goodbye for now.
Stay well. After all, how could we learn without our most senior student to guide us?
I feel like you're being a bitch, but I can't prove it just yet. Smiling Mountain, I want to fight people.
I heard how you faced those bandits in the village. Many people are impressed, but I expected no less. Your skill is a match for any rough bandit. Is there anything you need? Perhaps a training session with some of the students. It would do them good. Yes, and the students are on edge from the bandit attack. It would do them good to work some of that out.
I want to fight.
It is a shame about Kia Min.
What about her?
She holds the record for the most opponents defeated in my little training challenge. No one can challenge her record while she is injured. I have a little something tucked away for anyone who can best Kia Min's feat. That includes you, of course, but any attempt will have to wait until she is healed.
Okay. Is there any way I can help cure Kia Men?
Her wound was not mortal, but it was severe enough that I will not let her fight as she is. I suppose you could ask her if there's anything you could do to help.
Okay. I'm gonna go see if there's any way to cure her wound.
Goodbye. I am here if you need anything.
Kia Men, Kia Men, Kia Men. That's Student Lin, that's Kia Men.
You are the hero of the moment. Gao claims that he dealt with hordes of bandits, but
So-
everyone else agrees that you turned aside their main attack. It is good that you were here. My foolish lack of attention forced Master Li to come to my rescue, and left me with a wound that will take a few weeks to heal. Master Li assures me I will heal in time. It's a shame, as Smiling Mountain was teasing me just yesterday with some special prize.
So, Kia Men over here. Depending on what you do, there are two ways this can be handled. One, you can cripple her for life. And she will die. Or you can cure her and she won't die. And then she'll die. She's going to die. Possibly, more than likely, no matter what you do. But I'll talk about that when it comes, okay? I'll tell you about that when it shows up. So, what's our prize?
Smiling Mountain trains students in group combat, and just yesterday, I managed to break your record for the number of opponents faced at once.
Okay.
He teased me by saying if I could go one higher, he might have a prize for me. I suppose he might make the same offer to you, if you're up to it. If I could fight, he could likely round up enough opponents for you to make a run at a new record, but I can't face anyone with this wound.
How can I help you with the wound?
Unless you can speed up time, I'm not sure there's much that can be done. Master Li has already tended to it. Then again, I vaguely recall a grass or herb that hastens the healing process. Someone like Old Ming might know for sure. He's quite interested in herbs.
Okay. So if I helped heal your wound, would you let me beat you into a pummel? Would you let me pummel your face into the dirt? Would you let me pound you? Can I pound you?
I think so, though I can't remember the name. It was some...
Okay.
I know you're very busy, but if you happen to have time and be passing by the beach, I'd appreciate it if you would at least ask old Ming.
Yes, of course.
If I'm lucky, he might know of an herb, and if heaven smiles upon me, he'll know where to find some.
Yes,
If
of
you
course.
have to buy anything, let me know what it costs and I'll pay you back happily. It would be worth it to get back to training.
Yes, of course. That just makes sense. Anyway, I'm gonna go.
Take care.
I'm gonna go cure Kia Min. It's very important to me that I cure her. Because while I think she dies, I'm not they keep it really vague. And there's no jump button, so all I can do is roll. Let me go to town. Going to the beach, I'm going to the beach to help a certain beach. I'm gonna save my game cause I've done a lot. Don't want to lose all my progress. I don't know, who the heck are you? Showed those cursed bandits a thing or two, didn't you? Ha! Brought a smile to my old face. One of the students was wounded during the bandit attack. Ah, yes. I heard about that. Some fool girl out walking on the overlook, wasn't it? Serves her right for not studying or meditating, I say. Well, there's no accounting for youth. She probably wants something to get her moving again. So I'd say you'd need a poultice made from red silk glass clippings. Merchant Fendo should have some, but don't let him talk you into clippings of bearded tongue grass. That won't do at all. What's the difference? Red silk glass will actually bind the wound and make it so she can get back to her practices. That's why you want it. Bearded tongue grass will make her feel the same, but it's only deadening the pain. It doesn't actually do her any good. For most people, bearded tongue grass would be fine, but I know the fool girl would want to start practicing again and tear something vital. That could leave her crippled. And that's that. Yeah. Can I go, please? Okay. Oh, did you? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump. Just a little nervous is all. You're one of Master Lee's students, right? Yes, I've heard about you. Quite skilled, they say. Well, don't mind me. Why are you nervous? Oh, I wouldn't think to presume. The town doesn't owe me anything, and neither do students of your fine school. I'm not from Two Rivers, though I do occasionally come into town to do some business. Today has not been an overly good day for me. I was hoping to make a little more silver than I did selling my wares. Is that why you're nervous? I can lend you some silver. I own a small amount of silver to a man who works for a gentleman called Gao the Greater. He's quite insistent that I pay, but I'm falling a bit short. It is no more than the price of a small pig, but Gao the Greater takes his debts very seriously. What will happen if you don't pay the 20 silver? Gao the Greater is not known for his generosity. No, I'll figure a way to get myself out of this. For the price of a small pig, you say? Well, let me give you 20 silver. You just handing me silver? Just like that? I don't know. That seems close to begging, and the spirits of my ancestors would be shamed if they thought I was doing that. Your ancestors would be more upset if you can't repay that debt. Oh, you're right. I hadn't looked at it that way. I'll just take back what I owe. Many, many thanks.
That will make his life a lot easier. Gao's father is not a good man to have angry at you, from what I hear.
Farewell, student. I'm out to deal with my debts so I can get back to my farm in one piece. You.
Those bandits will think twice before threatening a town protected by the likes of Master Li.
Why would
They
you
were
wear that around
fools
your
to even
neck?
come here. The only shame is that their ship sunk. Think what we could have done with their plunder. Well, that's another opportunity lost. In this town, it's vital for a businessman to keep tabs on anyone with 2 coins to rub together. Things haven't been this slow since the long drought. That master of yours keeps things ludicrously stable while merchants thrive on strife. During the long drought, prices rocketed into the sky like fireworks.
You don't like Master Lee's leadership?
I can't say that. He's a wise man who sees to the heart of things. If I were to complain about anything, it's how few students he attracts. A skilled master could bring a lot of people into this town, but he is very selective about who comes. That's his business, I'm sure, but it affects my business as well.
Well, let's talk about what you can do for me.
Happily, we don't need to waste time on my gripes when there's silver to be spent.
I'm looking for the ingredients of a medical poultice.
Oh yes, I had heard that someone was injured and immediately saw the opportunity to make vast sums of... No, to make a difference, that's it.
Sure, yeah.
Anyway, I've checked my stocks and I only have enough ingredients to make 1 dose of the salve for a poultice. I'm not sure how much good it will do by itself. Might take a bit of the sting away.
Old me suggested red silk glass to cure her wound.
Oh, now that's thinking, isn't it? Yes, I suppose red silkgrass might be just the thing for a wound. I could add it to the poultice. Expensive stuff, that. Very pricey. Hard to acquire, too. Would certainly help her wound, but I know something just as good. Get her some bearded tongue grass and she'll feel better. It won't hasten the healing any, so she'll have to take it easy, but it will deaden the pain.
I'll take the red silk grass. I want her to be able to fight.
If you think you can justify such opulence to heal something that time would take care of, who am I to argue? I'll just need your payment to prepare the poultice.
Here's 50 silver.
An excellent choice. I'll mix the salve for you and prepare the poultice. It won't take a moment. There you go. Her pain will fade quickly and the binding effects of red silkgrass will make sure she can fight again, if she wants to.
Oh, she'll want to.
Generosity is extreme, but who am I to complain? Enjoy, and I hope it makes your friend better quickly.
Goodbye.
Do come back when the weight of your silver is slowing you down. Always happy to help.
Alright. So the other one's like 30 gold, whatever, 30 silver, or 20 silver. You save like 30 silver by getting it, and you cripple this girl for life. I mean, honestly, it's very cruel. Very mean. Came in.
This has been a busy day for us all. Is there...
I have a poultice for your wound.
The sun breaks through the clouds when I hear news like this. Heavens, I can already feel it working. That's amazing. Yes, this should be perfect. The poultice must have cost you some silver. Let me repay you. What did it cost?
There's no need to repay me. I couldn't just leave you wounded.
That's very kind of you. I can't thank you enough.
Not like I ever
If
used
you're
silver for anything in
interested
this
trying
game.
to set a new record for Smiling Mountain's special prize, whatever it is, then I'll be ready.
Alright. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Smiling Mountain. I'm ready. I'm ready, Smiling Mountain. I'm ready to put this girl into the dirt.
What can I do for you? I am here to serve and train.
I want the record.
I can arrange for a little sparring.
What? I'd like to challenge Kia Min's record.
Kia Min says that she is feeling well and her wound seems to be already healing. I believe she will provide a fine challenge for you. If you win this match, then I will have a special reward for you. Good fortunes.
Yes. I'm out of cheap, so
Stop.
oof. I win.
Well done. As promised, here is a reward for setting a new standard. Kiamin is eager to try again, but I asked her to rest for now. She seems well, despite... Now,
Alright, so that...
I can arrange.
I want to fight someone using a style that Master Lee used against the bandits.
I am sorry, but Master Lee does not permit such techniques to be flaunted at the school. There is danger in wielding such power if you are not ready. He does not demonstrate those skills very often. There are paths of the way that hold great temptation if one is not careful. I can clarify this, but I cannot offer the fight you wish.
Oh. Perhaps another time.
Goodbye. I am here if you need anything.
Alright, so let's go to, amulet. No, I don't have an amulet yet. Styles. Techniques. Alloyed body. Oh, I just get to keep this. So, health +5 and focus +5. So good for me. I'm glad I...
You are back. I hope this unfortunate matter with the bandits has not caused undue stress.
So much stress.
Some good people were lost, but many were saved. It means, however, that I must accelerate your training. These invaders discovered us by accident, but as you likely suspect, they are related to your destiny.
My destiny.
You have trained hard and are ready. You will have a pivotal role in some great events, my student.
No.
After you return from the Spirit Cave.
The Spirit Cave.
Gao, what is the meaning of this intrusion?
You were standing right next to him the whole time, man.
That student is not the only one who fought those outlaws. Perhaps I did not stand in their midst on the beach like a fool, but I did my part.
What?
If you
When?
spent less time coddling her, you would have many promising students instead of one.
True. 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 So very true. Go cry somewhere else. I'm just simply better than you.
This is not a matter that can be decided by effort, Gao. There are things at play that you do not understand.
I understand that this student has received preferential treatment, and I have suffered for it.
Eh.
Whatever is in this spirit cave,
Everyone else has suffered for it.
If she is truly better than me, let her prove it. I challenge her.
If that's what you wish, I accept.
I will not have you brawling in the street. If this must happen, it will happen in the ring, as a proper test of your abilities. Gao, you are restricted to styles that I have taught.
Bitch.
I know the dark tutoring your father, Gao the Greater, has imparted, but I won't have any such sorcery here.
Hobbled before I begin.
Yes.
Of course. How else would your precious protege win?
I agree.
Student, I do not trust Gao to fight honorably. Consider your attacks carefully. Prepare yourself and return when you are ready.
You see, I actually agree with Gao here. Let him fight me at his fullest, so I can put him in the dirt and make him cry. I'm ready now. Let's get started.
Let the fighters meet in the arena. Fighters, are you ready? This challenge will continue until one of you is incapacitated. This is not a practice bout. Injury is a possibility.
A possibility. I think it is more than likely.
Aww.
Master, are you certain this is appropriate?
They have a dispute, and this is the only way to settle it with certainty. It will be an honorable contest. I have restricted Gao from using his father's sorcery.
I said you would regret getting in my way.
Then get in the ring.
Begin!
Heavenly wave.
I'm gonna embarrass you so badly. Hey, it's kind of strong.
Legendary strike.
He fights the same style I fight in. Nice, I like that. Oh, roundhouse to the face. He went down.
It is done. The challenge has concluded and the winner is clear.
Yes. You believe this fucking bitch?
No! I'm not finished!
Gao, I have made enough concessions to you today. I thought I could guide you away from your corrupted path, but you are too much the son of Gao the Greater. You are no longer welcome among my students, and your father's house shall have no more business here, despite his influence.
I was not beaten! Not by this peasant!
You were defeated by your own foolish ambition and predictable temper. I will speak with you in my chambers about your expulsion. Go now.
Ooh. Bye, Gao.
Everyone, this challenge is concluded. I'm sure the victor would appreciate your congratulations. They are well earned.
Yes.
Enjoy the words of your fellows. I will wait in the main hall, where we will discuss the spirit cave. Be certain you are ready when you come to me. Your life is about to change.
Okay, then.
That was exciting. I'm glad you were safe. I knew you would be.
I
Your
know.
skill is unmatched.
I know.
Even Gao had to see that. I suppose that's what set him off.
I know.
I hope he isn't allowed to stay.
He's not.
Punishment just makes him worse.
It does.
Master Li has bent like a willow to accommodate him and his sorcerer's father.
Kind of like a weeping willow. Master Li does a lot of confusing things.
Yes, he does. I didn't want to say, but, well, I guess that's why we aren't the master and he is. He must be thinking of bigger things.
Sure.
It scares me sometimes.
Yep.
All this talk of troubled spirits.
Why?
I didn't ask to be a part of it.
Why are we going to
Not that
this?
You want to know more. I doubt you had a say in your fate either. I'm sorry. This is supposed to be a happy time. You've proven your ability and
Yes, I have.
Master Li is waiting for you. You should go to him.
I should go to him. You're right. He's waiting for me. I must go to him. Hey, Lynn.
Gao was a fool to cheat.
He didn't.
Our teacher is a kind man.
He's not.
But he is not soft and doesn't tolerate that kind of thing.
But he does.
You'll face worse things than Gao in the cavern if what I've heard is right. I hope you're ready. What do you need from me?
You know everyone here. Is there any news?
You think I will talk about them behind their backs?
Yes.
I will, but I don't want people to think of me as the local gossip, even if I am just that.
That's why we're friends, Lynn. Goodbye.
Stay well. After all, how could we learn without our most senior student to guide us?
Amanda's gonna push your face in the dirt, girl.
You fought well, and the record is yours. I'm happy for you and couldn't care less about the record. It was just good to fight again and feel no pain.
Yeah.
I'm a bit tender right now, but that's to be expected. I should be in much better shape before long. This day has been full for you, and you still have the cavern to face. If you listen to Lynn parroting the villagers' stories, that place has a dark past, but I'm sure Master Li wouldn't send you into unreasonable danger.
He would.
What can I do for you? Goodbye.
Hey, Jing Wu.
Gao was a fool for challenging you.
Yes.
Oh, he's good, but you've always been stronger.
Oh,
He
yes.
just wouldn't admit it to himself.
Yeah.
Thing is, your prize is going into the cavern beneath the school.
Yes.
To hear Lynn tell it, that place is going to challenge even you.
Yeah, it won't. What does she say about it?
I hate repeating stories that aren't my own. Lynn has no such qualms, so go ask her about the cavern.
I don't want to. I just want to talk to you because I want to Lynn.
Something on your mind?
I want to know about the cavern. I don't think we've ever talked about you, Lynn. I have never talked about you. Who are you, Lynn?
I'm sure you've figured out most of my little quirks by now. I've been here a few years.
Well, I know you pee behind that bush over there, but I don't know anything else about you. What will you do when you're done training here?
When I am done, I haven't really thought about it. I won't go home. There's no place for me there.
Okay.
If I can stomach the books, I could become a scholar.
Okay.
Perhaps I'll go to the Imperial City. I should see it at least once in my life.
Okay. So how did you come here, and why?
I wasn't the delicate flower my family had hoped for. They believed school would calm my spirit. But Master Li has shown me how to focus myself. I have learned many skills while here, and not many of them require that I be delicate.
Okay. You have told me nothing about you. Nothing.
Stay well. After all,
I've learned nothing about you through that entire conversation.
Ah, there you are. Have you finished all your business with your fellow students? I expect our next conversation to change a great many things. You should be ready.
No, you should be ready. I'm not yet ready.
Then leave me to deal with Gao.
Oh. Alright, everyone, that's going to be today's episode. And when we come back, we're going down into the spirit caverns. Yay! We're going to deal with spirits and stuff. Anyway, enjoy your day, everyone. If you ever want to play this game, it's beautiful. There's a version of this game that has some more stuff in it. I don't have that version, unfortunately. I used to have it, and I lost it. I'm very upset by that. But anyway, it's a great game, guys. It's a great game. I hope you enjoy it. Have a good day. Goodbye.